Hello everybody. Today I'll be working on the paper trading competition. Hopefully we can maybe get it running today. It'd be kind of cool. I've been running a lot of tests. So 200,000 trades. The cool thing about this is you can just sign up immediately. You don't even have to visit the site. You can just use this quick start. You can register and just immediately start trading. I'm probably going to build my own. Probably won't be able to finish my own today, but maybe by tomorrow. You can do crypto, any stocks. Also, you can do Forex stuff. It'll probably have 100% leverage, and it's probably going to be about a month long, I would say. I will figure out today whether we're going to make it maybe like a 7-day testing period or something in the beginning, so people can just test their bots, because people might not want to immediately start trading. That's maybe not a bad idea. I think I might do that. So there'll be like maybe even 10-day testing time. People can just, because I'll also be testing. Cool. Let me open chat here. Nice. So we're going to do an audit of the Rust paper trading competition. Hey Trist, how's it going? We're going to see if there's anything that we're missing. Maybe some ideas for tests we can run. Basically, I want to do an extra layer of validation before making it public. Hey, yeah, good morning. How are you doing? Also, we're probably going to add one more thing, which is I think the first 10 days of this competition will just be a testing period, and then it will run for 2 months. So we're going to probably make changes to the rules, but also let's talk about how that would work. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. This is one of our projects, this open source one. I'll probably be making a lot more videos on the channel, I think. Probably gonna do maybe 4 to 5 hour streams, and then the rest I can focus on like making videos and also marketing stuff, like posts and this kind of thing. It's kind of my plan. I think it just got copied, yeah, that's right. I'm going to start designing my own. One of the problems with trading competitions, though, is like Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of like playing around with it. I used to actually edit videos like a long time ago. I had a lot of fun doing that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get back into it, I think. It's the automation is one part too. Maybe I can take what I learned and automate some of it. But you know, you can't replace everything because you still have to make the clips. You know what I mean? You still have to record it and kind of plan it out. You can try to automate some of this like idea generation process, I'd say. But yeah, anyways, can't like fully. Oh, this is just like a game. If you want to play while I'm working. Oh yeah. What do you think? Is this a good idea? So the idea is like with the paper trading competition, people are generally incentivized to just like maximum, you know, put maximum leverage. In other words, like 100% margin on their, and that's you know, might not be a good actual trading strategy, right? It's just like it's like treating it kind of like a lottery thing, which is kind of fun, but also not like, it's not that interesting if you're someone trying to actually build a bot that could potentially do like well long term. So I'll probably spend a whole time on that. I don't think we'll judge by like absolute returns, I think. Oh shit. Oh no, most wanted disconnected. Ah, shit. Oh, and when you fall, you lose your ability. Oh no, how'd I miss it? Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm toast. Oh wait, what? Maybe not. Oh shit. Nah, this one isn't. This is just like the interface here was made. So we have it's kind of like a it's called I would call it like a vibe coding, maybe social media, something like this. You can join. It's open source, so you can like join and chat with everybody. You can play games with them. You can pair your mobile device and like use you can use open code, cloud code. Play a bunch of games. Let's see what else. That's basically it. I'm adding Game Boy games. That's not done yet. Yep. That was close. Best standard. What is /wave? Oh, we can now put on hard bots, supposedly. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Damn, this is a new map. Come on. Well, that was, yeah. Are you just waiting at the finish line? Yeah, that was a big W. I wasn't even close. I kept getting hit by stuff. No, I didn't build this. That would be cool though. I built the interface to load games and stuff. So we built this game and a few others, like this Asteroids game. But not this game. This game is like, you can load in any URL. So this is just a game we loaded in that's already made. It's a pretty good game. I like it. Yeah, you were way ahead. Not even really close, being honest. Let's see the tests. Yeah, I can't scroll up. I should probably fix that. If I load a game and come out. This is just to upgrade your cloud code. So I usually don't, just because like I've had experiences where I upgrade and then it's like totally broken in a lot of ways. Not totally, but I just prefer to keep it at a stable version. Yeah. Hey, that's actually a lot of fun. I could just make Minecraft plugins. I used to before. That was actually how I got started. A lot of fun. If enough people are interested in it, sure, I could work on that for a day or something. I actually, so I'll show you guys. Let me pull it up here. So there was actually a long time ago. Where is it? Oh, this one. I was going to build this Wild West plugin. So 13 years ago. So maybe we go and vibe code and work on it. That'd be kind of fun. Very nostalgic. Yeah. I was 14. Yeah. The first plugin I made, I'll show you guys. Was this one. Let's look at the code. My Minecraft name was Nerd Fury. So yes. Very good. Very good. Variable name. Had permissions. Nice. I don't know. Oh, you could configure the damage on the grenade. Very good. Will this break your PC? Oh, you're talking about Jarvis? Or are you talking about this repo? No, this is like you can shoot TNT. Simple but good. Yes. I am 27. Hey, wouldn't that be... Wait, that would be low-key pretty sick. That idea for a paper trading competition. Like, you make it really low. Like, you make it like $100, right? You get $100 and you get a % of your performance. If we make it low enough, in theory, it could be feasible. You wouldn't... Like, if you didn't perform... Right? Obviously, if you just stayed at the $100, you don't get $100. But if you, let's say you make $100, you get maybe like 10% of the $100. So you get, that would kind of encourage people to try. XP2 HP. Yeah, sure. Is it on GitHub? Nice. XP2 HP. Did I spell it right? XP2 HP. Oh, it's your GitHub name. Maybe. AC interest. Yeah, probably a hard reset. Oh, Modrinth. Actually, I don't know what that is. Look it up. Nice. Do people still use like Bucket and stuff for getting plugins? I used to go here. I remember this was a very popular. And these are really annoying ads. Why not put them like on the side? Go. More or less the same. Oh yeah, it's still getting updates. Nice. Actually, I'm curious. I'll just look at it. Hey, this is the old one. What the hell? It's kind of annoying. Oh, nice. Did you vibe code it? Nice. Is would you say it's pretty good at Java, would you say? Maybe worth, we could let's just maybe work on it for a little bit. It sounds kind of fun. Granted, it probably doesn't run anymore, I imagine. Nice. Basically just audit the state of it. Tell me what I need to do to update it. What the hell's going on with this one? Probably not. Hey, thanks to Kenna. Hey, pretty good, pretty good. Working on a paper trading competition. Probably today or tomorrow. But there'll be like a 10-day period where people can just like test out their bots. I'm kind of thinking about the idea of like, it'd be kind of cool if people could somehow keep a percent, like, of their performance. So if like maybe they start with like $10 to $100, something like this, and then say maybe double it in the period, maybe they get to keep 10%. We'd have to set the initial balance as something that's doable, but it could be kind of fun. How are you doing? Analytics and trackers to the site. Yeah, we got lots of visualizations. I'll show you some kind of fun ones if you're interested. I'd say we're kind of at like a place, like I've got kind of the main features that I want. I'll show you like some new ones. So you can, any stock that you're trying to see, like what are the sides, you know, what, like people who are bullish or bearish, like in other words, like are they betting for or for against the stock? You can like spawn up these AI, I guess, agents to argue back and forth, and then there's a judge at the end. It's kind of a fun feature. I think I need to delete a conversation though, because I think I hit the max. Let me go ahead and do that. If I hit my max of 1500 conversations. Nice. Another feature I like for research is just like going to a stock and then populating these events. And I can go and see like the history of the stock, like, oh, why did it go down here? Oh, okay, they cut guidance. So this is kind of how I start to do research. And then on your portfolio, you can populate these events as well. You can see, oh, because sometimes you don't know, like, why did my portfolio go down at certain periods or go up, you know? So you can very quickly figure out, oh, okay, this was because Q2 earnings probably affected my portfolio. This is another feature I like. And then it just has like a lot of just kind of the basics. It's got like crypto, Forex stuff. And today's brief has like all your news every day. Yesterday I had some weird bugs, so I have to see what happened. But nice. Oh, the Keno, yeah, it's roughly the same. I don't ever need to go above the $200 plan with Cloud Code. Made this. This is an open source tool with 2 other people that have been contributing, and it's kind of fun. It has like games and things if you want to play. Let me make a. I haven't tried the new Codex app. Have you tried it yet? I know a pretty decent amount of people like Codex better than Cloud, so I might have to try it again one of these days. I mean, there's definitely some things like writing tests. I'm very not impressed with Cloud. I feel like that's its weakest ability, is writing tests that aren't just like totally a lot of times they just don't test anything. It's just like they just make it pass. So if Codex does that better, that might be something I should try, actually. Yeah, I noticed that, the Keno. Yeah, I might boot it up today. Switch it. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering, like, maybe we could make it like they get a percent of their performance. I didn't make this game now, but there are some games in here that we made. You can load in any game in these panels. That was close. Okay, cool. Oh. Yeah, we said it's probably to start at $100 instead. If you guys are interested in this repo, I'll send it to you. It's open source, and you can chat with other people that are online and send like images and whatever. Let's see, 1 second here. Hey, absolutely, Danny. You can add whatever you like. It's made in Rust. Well, this part is. For example, right now I'm working on. I just added. You can like launch emulator, and there'll be like Game Boy games and stuff. It doesn't quite work yet though. I think Game Boy. Obviously, I can't actually use like real games. Only the like royalty-free games that people build to make royalty-free. Like we can't like boot up Pokemon and stuff. Hey, Suhag, how's it going? Yeah, that makes a bit of sense. I'm gonna commit first though, before I make any changes. Hey, interesting, Danny. I definitely did have a bit of trouble getting it to run, that's for sure. That part is the problem. So it could be the same thing that you ran into. I would not be surprised. It's just, you know, it's like I'm feeding it the logs, not quite getting there. But I didn't spend that long on it yet. So I'll probably spend a little bit of time maybe on it today. Mode BMS reader. What is that? I don't know what that is. I've done it already on lots of repos. What have you done? Battery management system. Okay. Let me look it up. Interesting. What would it be? Or you're talking about like in Jarvis, right? What would it be? Kind of be like maybe a tool for yourself. You're thinking, like you add you're adding your own thing here. You definitely could, absolutely. Like also if it's a web app, whatever you're building, you could already do it here. You could open the URL there. But if you want it to be integrated, you definitely could add it too. Let me see if I could boot up MC in here somehow. Nice. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Did you try a Codex? Maybe worth trying. I'm booting this up because my GitHub desktop's not booting up for some reason. API keys.py. What is that? Let me check. Oh, gotcha. That's for the paper trading competition. That's right. A lot of stuff I'm going through here. Ages 4. Sorry. Interesting. I haven't seen that account. Hiring an AI agent. What does that even look like? Like, do they have like a site? Are they posting it on Indeed? Like, they interview the agents. Send me that. That's pretty wacky. Yeah, definitely. I'm very curious. Is it like another site? Let's take a second look at that guy. Take a look. Make sure everything's good. Use Logitech. I actually forgot what this is called. Let's see. Oh, it's the Pebble. It's a tiny keyboard. Yeah. Ideation. Sure. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Cool. I'm going to commit that. Ah, dang. I accidentally committed a bunch of garbage. Hey Cash, we're working on our paper trading competition. That's going to be today or tomorrow, maybe Monday, potentially. We'll see. Nice. Hey, thanks, Bob. I said it a long time ago, but yes. Maybe it's been a while since you joined. Hey, yeah, the kind of, are you talking about codecs there? Interesting. Hey, Jerry. Interesting. Yeah, I'll check it out here. You're pretty good by yourself. Hey, Cash. I just recommend Cloud Code. It doesn't need a lot of, this process doesn't really need a lot of compute, so you should be good. They're just, these are just text editors. Unless you're doing like maybe video editing stuff. Hey, Vikram. Hey, Mike. That's kind of fun. What is this? That's pretty funny. Micro slop. Oh, no worries, Bob. Did it really only start 4 days ago? Oh my gosh. Let me look. Oh yeah, I guess 7 days. It's not that long ago, I suppose. Yeah. Wait, what? Why would this be? Hey, no worries. Dude, I saw that. It's crazy. Every time I see that kind of stuff, I'm just like, why was, you know, the real purchase was just the users, not the app. I mean, the interesting part is, how did he get the users? I'm not really sure. It's probably ads, I guess. Actually, let's learn about it. What's it called? MyCal or something? Sounds like something out of like Silicon Valley, the TV show. Yeah. Let's see, so how did they do it? Started working out to impress girls. Interesting. Maybe I should be, you know, I've been kind of thinking I'm going to do marketing just like without any money, just as kind of like a, I don't even know. So do you think he paid the influencers to share the product? Obviously he did, but how else? Yeah. I think you're probably right, Akash. So you pay micro influencers. Oh, interesting. It almost seems like too simple, but I think it's also probably the presentation, right? Like it wasn't just that he paid for the marketing, right? It was like the marketing maybe resonated with people enough that the profit versus the amount he's spending was high enough, I guess. So it's like those two problems. First, you go find the influencers, and the second is like making like things with high conversion, maybe some video or something. $150 is a lot, though, right? Like, maybe I can just get the transcript from the podcast. The simplest. Damn. Pretty cool. It's like an app for investors. There's a lot of features within it, but it's just it has everything you need, essentially. Like, it's got all the data you want. It's got some cool features for research, portfolio tracking. You got your AI here you can talk to. And it'll give you visualizations. Yeah, that's basically it. And the news that you get, it's customized to you. That's kind of the list of the things. Yeah. Yeah, the Keno. It should be able to get the transcript pretty easily with... Why is Safari open? I don't know. For some reason, a lot of people that join, they don't like Safari. I don't understand. It's fine. Like, yeah. Oh, the screen recording's frozen? Oh, shit. How long has it been frozen? I hate when that happens. Let me look how long it's been frozen. One time it was like frozen for like 2 hours and no one told me. Oh my. Okay, 40 minutes. Come on. This is my fault though. It's just like, alright, anyways. Yeah, I was showing stuff. I was talking. It is what it is. So I guess to show the product, again, this is basically these are all the things. You get your, and I've been doing research over here. Hilarious. Yeah, but you got all the data. You can track your portfolio. You got your news. This is the product. So he started paying fitness influencers to make user-generated content about the app. Yeah, thank you. When they saturated the fitness niche, they just started. I'm actually not using I'm not using ShadCN. TypeScript. I'm using Lucid for some icons, Tailwinds, and that's pretty much it. As far as like, oh, and D3 for the charts. $500,000 integration. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Does it really only cost $500,000? Like, I mean, doesn't Mr. Beast get like 100 million views or something? Yeah, so this thing is like, this is kind of like the IDE that it's an open source project I'm working on. You can like play games. Everyone that opens it up, you can kind of like chat with and share what you're working on. And it's kind of like a little vibe coding social media, and you can send them links of like, you want to boot up a game, or you can also do like pair your mobile device and boot up a lot of different apps and stuff, like Excalidraw, Spotify, just within the panels. Just kind of a nice little tool that's open source if you'd like to check it out. He did an entire video on it. Jesus. You know, it's actually not as much as I expected, mainly because like every video that he does, it's kind of like a Super Bowl, like 100 million people. That's insane. 60-second sponsor, interesting. Let's compare it to that, just out of curiosity. AY4. Let me send you another link. Maybe that'll work. I get that problem sometimes with Discord. On some servers I try to join sometimes. I don't really know why. Here's another link. Oh, it's the second channel. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. You turned Jarvis repo into a doc. I think we already do have a lot of docs. We're talking about the, or maybe you're talking about something else, I'm not sure. Like, just kind of like how it works and what's going on. Well, not this, but, hey, that's what it says at cache. It's actually less, supposedly. Oh, okay, main channel. Gotcha. So the main channel premium integrate. Oh, I guess it's like long term. But if you just want like a standard sponsor, it's 390K, which gets 200 to 300 million views per video. Oh, sure. Let me check it. Where'd you send it? I don't see it in the repo. I mean, in the Discord. I wonder if it's because maybe most of the views are younger demographics, maybe. Like real young. I don't really know. Oh, sick. Hey. Hey, thank you, McKenna. That's pretty cool. I like the UI. You might have put this in the repo. Mintlify. What is this? Nice. That's cool. Oh, that's sick. Hey, whoever came up with that, that's really, really good idea. It looks great. I'll just put this here. People can... Nice. So are you hosting this right now, or did it, like you own this? Or it just generated this when you went to the URL? That's cool. And a banana just creates images. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. I might pursue some of the paid strategies. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good idea, the Keno. Whenever I want to get like ideas for like projects or like features, it's really nice to be able to just like have Cloud Code look at like recent papers and things like this. It's super useful. I do a lot of research just with, I just have it scour the web and get transcripts. Oh, cool. Codex is pretty good to cache. Close to Opus. I am. Yeah, roughly. It's actually on the lower end right now. Oh, no worries. That's why I'm here. I have a few plans. Yeah. Hey Cash, the $100 to $200 plan is pretty good with cloud as far as value. If you're gonna like you're planning to work like 8 hours a day kind of thing. The amount of value you get is pretty good. Codex, I've noticed though, the $20 plan is way better as far as usage than then Cloud Code's $20 plan. Like with Cloud Code's $20 plan, you just hit the limit like instantly. So yeah, you probably could work like maybe, I don't know, 3 hours a day maybe. I'm not sure on the $20 Codex. That's the opening, I think. Their subscription. Nice, John. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, it kind of annoys me. It's tangled. Hey, yeah, you definitely don't need a Mac Mini. You know, when people are saying the Mac Mini thing, actually I have no idea how that got popular. It doesn't actually make sense to me. You know what I mean? Because like you can just deploy it, and it's free for like normal usage. You can just deploy it. Deploy it on the cloud services. Yeah, but just to clarify, you definitely don't need a Mac Mini to do this. Like, if you're just going to host something, you know, you can use Google Cloud, you can use AWS, and, you know, they have a free plan. You can deploy stuff. As long as you're just deploying it for yourself, it's basically free. Like, it's going to cost, like, unless you're doing a lot of, like, API calls or something like that. But yeah, you don't need to buy a Mac Mini, really. There's probably very few use cases that I can think of that you need to. I mean, basically not. Like, I mean, there's probably something, but I can't think of anything. Maybe like you need more compute for like video editing or something. Not sure. Hey, Cash, yeah. Cloud Code's just pretty good as far as like, you know, when I bought it, I would say it was quite a bit better than Codex, but Codex is now pretty close. Some people say it's better. I tried it. I think it's also, I can't, but I should probably try it a little more because last time I tried it was a few weeks ago. So, because some people that I respect on Twitter are saying that they like it a lot better. So. Worth investigating. Gotcha. Cool. Did you already implement the you know, the elimination stuff, like if the, you know, the part where you actually, you know, I guess, are we going to disqualify them? Is that kind of the idea here? It might not be what we want to do. And just like give them a penalty. Interesting, Bobby. I think someone on Twitter described it as like Codex is more of like a coworker, whereas like Cloud is like manipulating you and stuff. Someone said that, which I definitely feel sometimes, without a doubt, especially when it comes to the testing. I don't trust it at all for any writing any tests. I just assume they're all bad. Hey, thanks, John. Yeah, I should be getting better for the you know, the amount of hours. I definitely know where it's not good. That's for sure. I know what it's good at and what it's not good at. Like, I kind of so I kind of talk with it to help me think about what I want to do, because it's very good at like kind of mapping out the space of potential things I can do, if that makes sense. Like, it can give me a lot of ideas. The reason I don't really want to disqualify them is because it's, you know, people are maybe they're changing their bot, maybe they like did bad for a little bit, but they kind of want to like reset and start again. Yeah, like I kind of want the competition. Like, let's say they start out, they make a horrible bot. It would be kind of cool if they could continue somehow. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Mr. Beast videos take 1 to 5 million to produce. I guess I can see that. But it's like a movie. Well, not quite, but like a fifth of the movie. Yes. Yeah, obviously this is a little bit tricky because looked at the new SVG AI model from Quiver AI. Give it any image and turn it into a vector graphic. Interesting. That would be very handy. I definitely have Cloud sometimes generate SVGs. It's okay. If you need something just quickly and you don't really, like for example, the favicon here for this app was made with Cloud, just a little SVG, but it's like, you know, not like super amazing. So I'm definitely interested. Check it out. Quiver AI. Yeah, Cloud can basically do anything. You ask it, can you make me a video? It will use, you know, it'll say, okay, you want to use Remotion, FMPG. It's going to do it. You can have it send emails. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, you just might need to go grab some API keys, but it'll give you the instructions. Like, you can automate. You can connect it to your oven. Connect it to, I mean, really, like, kind of the sky's the limit. Now you can do whatever you want. As long as you have the time, that's kind of the limit. All right. So I'm gonna check out this though. All right, I'm gonna bookmark this for later. Cannot connect to JK BMS. Interesting, Danny. I still don't know what that is. Let me look. I think he said it's a battery management system. But what is it for? Let me look it up. What are you working on? Maybe that'll help. Is it for like, maybe you're working on some hardware kind of thing? Obviously you are, but like maybe like some... Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to work on hardware stuff at some point. Like I want to work on like a home, maybe like a smart home thing. I saw Karpathy was working on something like that. It seems like a really fun project. I don't really have a lot of experience with working with hardware. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a fun project. Okay, it's interesting. You can analyze... Well, actually, go ahead and look at this repo. The question is, though, how do we word this outreach? And also, like, how do we know how much to offer? We're basically just going to talk about it. Like, let's say someone has 100K Substack subscribers. Like, how much do you think it would be? How much you think it would be to have them shout out our? I don't know how to estimate it. Yeah, I think that's cool. And I think yeah, it would be probably your last run. What do you think? Jesus. 1 point. That's a lot. Yeah. But it won't be for, because you see how we have this like 10-day, we're gonna have this like 10-day period where people can just test. That's not gonna, it's not gonna apply to that. It's gonna apply to the actual competition. Once it starts, then that's when they have the 3 attempts. Oh no, it's just gonna run locally, I think. I don't even have. I probably won't work on this at the moment. I don't even have Minecraft, so. I won't do it. Well, I'll save it maybe. People sing. The way I say cloud. Yeah, I just say cloud, but obviously people, a lot of people say cloud. Whatever. At this point, I've said it long enough this way that I can't change it. It is what it is. Hey Cash, yeah, it's I have a little, it's actually Gemini 3 Flash, and it just kind of routes to the right action. Most of the time it routes to nothing. But if someone's asking a particular, and it makes mistakes, sometimes it shows up. Not much I can do about that. Because Gemini 3 Flash is not like super intelligent. Yeah. Hey Tony, welcome. Yeah, definitely a cache. Yeah, I spent a couple streams where I'm just kind of like, actually I made a video on it too, if you're interested in watching it, but you can automate a lot of stuff. But it still requires work because you have to kind of do the research and ask the questions and see what other creators are doing. Nice. Yeah, definitely late night. Yeah. Oh, what did it originally give? Okay, so 100K subscribers, 500 to 1,000. Interesting. Gotcha. I make sure the screen isn't frozen. Oh my gosh, it did. Wow. Why did that happen? Let me take a look. Let me check my storage. Oh yeah, that's why. What's happening here? Hey, thanks, Akash. I'm gonna fix it. It's because my storage is out of control. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Beckett. Hey, Cash, what's your question? Oh, yes. What I'd recommend is you can go to the streams and you can ask questions to Gemini. It has this little Gemini button. So if you want to like kind of learn like what did I do, what did I learn throughout the stream, you can just go to them and kind of get like a quick summary of what I did and what was kind of what was the vibe. Yeah, probably a faster way. That's what I use on longer form videos these days. Pretty useful. Or you could even use Cloud Code to just get all the learnings from the streams. It'll go extract it. But obviously that's not my preference because, for obvious reasons. But if you like to do that, you can also do it. Yeah. AXS. I do upgrade it sometimes, but I don't really like a lot of the upgrades because I've had a lot of... I don't know why everyone likes upgrading so much, to be honest, because a lot of the updates tend to be pretty bad, in my opinion. Every once in a while you have a good update. Like, they'll break something, or the UI will be all glitchy. Yeah, I think Rust is great. Yeah, I don't really know why you'd get, like, I don't really know what the benefit is of a Mac Mini. Because you can, like, if you want to deploy anything, you can deploy it on cloud services like Google Cloud and AWS. You don't need a... The only reason maybe is, like, if you need extra compute for maybe, like, video editing or something. Like, locally. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So learning is not a bad idea. Okay, looks like... I use Cloud Code Max. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Huh. Interesting. That's pretty sick. You get a free upgrade. I don't know why. I think it's... Hey, thanks, man. I boot up open code for a little bit. Let me make sure it's... I'm on a subscription plan. I see. Yeah. Feel free to look in the description if you're wondering what kind of working on. Right now I'm fixing the fact that my screen keeps freezing because it's just a storage thing. But I think now I should be good. I'm going to refresh it. It's probably a mix of things, but yeah, you could use C-Dance or some other ones. You can use Remotion. Depends what kind of video you're trying to make. Oh, yeah, thanks, Packet. Yeah, a couple weeks I did. I don't know. We will see. Yeah, there's a limit. Okay, so right now we're working on Can you audit where we're at? Because yeah, it's a good UI for sure. Oh yeah, and I like Codex as well. That's reasonably good. Actually, it's kind of hard to have it when it's this small. Yeah, you can pretty much do anything. Interesting. I think the compliance part is probably the most impressive. Are you Swiss, David? I am half Swiss, so that's cool. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let me read this. Important. Ah, yeah. Oh, gotcha. So we didn't actually complete it. I'm gonna have Cloud implemented though, because I haven't really used Codex very much, so I'm not gonna trust it too much. This. Yeah, definitely. I'll test it a bit more, but I'm probably going to use it to right now for this particular problem. I'm going to use Opus instead of Cloud. Instead of Codex. Hey, nice. What are you working on? Nice. Hey, nice. Oh, yeah, I think I saw a packet. Hey, Cash, yeah, I'd say just talk to, Cloud, what you're trying to do. It's pretty good to, just bounce ideas off of. Yeah, I'd say for the most part, it's like Opus and Codex. These two are, so Codex 5.3 Codex and Opus 4.6. These two are kind of the best at just generalized coding stuff. Every once in a while, some models seem to be a little bit better at this and that. But for the most part, it's just these two, I would say. Maybe GLM also, but I think they're all roughly similar. They all have their own little quirks, but yeah, Gemini's pretty good at kind of UI design stuff, I would say. Yeah, exactly. You can ask Cloud to just go look at recent papers and see if there's any interesting ones. It's actually kind of interesting. I noticed we had more signups when we didn't show the today's brief. As soon as we opened it up so people can see it, it's almost like they kind of get the gist and then they don't sign it. Which is a mixed bag. They probably... Hey Sean, I changed it because people think it's extremely serious. So I'm hoping they kind of get that it's a bit. But some people still think the Trillionaire is serious, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's directionally correct. Yes. Yeah. The reason is because like when I'm doing the marketing stuff, like and also videos, I want to make more videos for the channel. It's just not enough time in the day. Doing the marketing stuff, it's not very. I noticed it's not very streamable. Because it's like, usually I'm just like editing posts. Like, I don't know. And like getting emails and sending emails. It's like kind of. So I think I just shorten the time I'm streaming a bit. Yeah, exactly, Packet. Like, I'll probably still stream sometimes, like a long time. But just, it'll be a little bit more varied. Yeah, that might be a good idea, maybe. Yeah. Co-work streams. Maybe. I'm down to experiment with the title a little bit. But I used to do all different titles in the past. This one definitely works the best. Yeah, I would say anyone can make stuff for themselves. Absolutely, like you can build a lot of. You don't need a lot of coding knowledge to build stuff. The only thing is, if you're deploying to public, that's where you should invest time to learn some stuff before doing that, because you can get into some serious trouble if you're not careful. Like these cloud companies are not super because they haven't really adapted to the facts that it's much easier to deploy apps now. So there's a lot of things that if you deploy your API keys or something like that, they're not very forgiving. Like Google Cloud, you can't even limit your you can't have a hard billing limit. So if you mess up, I mean, you just have to do some work. Like you have to actually build out like scripts and stuff like that. And they don't have it like a setting in the console to have a hard billing limit. So like you see some stories, online, like I leaked, you leak the API key on the front end or whatever. And then like they have like a $20,000 to $80,000 bill and Google Cloud sometimes doesn't forgive it. So sometimes they do it appears. But they have, what is it, like a shared responsibility model or something? Anyways, point being, there's some things like that. Like before deploying to the public, you should kind of invest the time to understand all that stuff. and also if you're storing user data and things like this, you know what I mean? But if you're building stuff for yourself, it's like no problem, you know, like you can do that. Hey, cool, Bjorn. Good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, when I deploy to prod, I use a deploy script to Google Cloud. That's one of those ones too, like if you're using AI to generate a deploy script, you should review it and know what it does. That's pretty important, right? So those kinds of things. And you shouldn't have the AI go wild on your Google Cloud console. It could rack up a lot of costs. You know, these kinds of things. Yeah, I use Firebase. And I'd recommend to, you know, any commands it's running, besides maybe the reads, you should probably review, because like I've experimented with having it go wild for a day, and it's like it doesn't work for me. Like having it try to do a lot of stuff, you lose track of what it's doing, and it just gets really confusing and almost a little bit anxiety inducing, because you're like, what the hell is happening right now? Like if it starts to, you know, your computer starts to lag, you're like, did it just run a weird command or what? I gotcha. Nice. It's kind of interesting. It's actually pretty interesting. Like I notice users, they actually don't scroll at all on the today's brief. Like I think they see the text and they're like, cool, but they don't really, they just kind of go to the other pages. Like a lot of times they go to the discover page, actually. That's probably the most common. I don't really know. Like I think the main problem is the people that are going onto the product, they may not. Because a lot of, because what I'm thinking is like a lot of people that go on the website currently, probably 80% of them are from the stream, and I think they're more just interested to see like what is the thing. Whereas if you use it on, like, let's say you're having an influencer or something or an ad, by the time they get to the website, they sort of know what it is. And but with that said, I think maybe there's some value in not showing everything immediately, so people sign up. Because I noticed that before, people would sign up more when not everything was showing already, like what the product is, I guess. Interesting. The Geno, did he actually make a video? Maybe worth looking at. He definitely is closing like a ridiculous amount of PRs, so maybe he has an interesting process. That dude's pretty cracked, not gonna lie. Just looking at his GitHub. Actually, I'm gonna put a table on that for now. I'm not really sure. One thing that's useful, guys, is like if you accidentally close a Cloud Code instance, it can actually go get the session history and get all the information. So that's kind of nice. Oh, I'm gonna work on my design for mine. My little bot. I will compete in the paper trading competition. Hey, Akash, if you're interested in investing, Martin Shkreli, he's how I kind of learned. I watched his finance streams. They're very good. You learn about what investing is. You learn about modeling. He has these videos where he goes through and he goes through the full analysis of a company. And it's great. Like, highly recommended. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a paper trading competition, Sean. I'll show it. If you're interested, it's going to start up in a day or two. It's on our product. It's built in Rust. We open sourced the trading engine, so if anyone wants to take a look at it. But the idea is it's not just going to be who has the maximum performance. That's not going to be the winner. The winner is the person who achieves it with very low volatility. So if they lose more than 3,000, all right, I think it's 30,000. So 30% of their portfolio from the peak. And that depends if they have a lot more, then it will be, so if they have 200,000, they grew it, and then it drops very rapidly, then that bot will be disqualified. So it's more that you're developing a trading bot that actually works is the idea, not just applying maximum leverage, because then it just makes it more like a lottery thing, and that's not very fun. So yeah, that's the gist. You can win $50. Oh yeah, and another cool thing about it, you can sign up totally with Cloud Code. So you just give it this page, it's going to sign up, and you immediately can start. You don't have to go register at all. You can just You register, you get your API key, then boom. Yeah. I think it will allow 100% leverage. Working on our paper trading competition. So I'm gonna base my bots. I'm gonna base my bot on the So I'm gonna use the debate feature to make mine. So it's going to be like our prompt is going to be focused on pretending he's a professional poker player. And he's going to use this debate feature to build a set of positions. He first screens out like a top 100 positions, and then he runs it through the debate feature to get the top 5 to 20. And he will, the next thing we need to figure out is like how often he will trade and when he will do it. Hey, Web Pioneers, it's kind of a cool idea. I've never thought about something like that. It's kind of fun. I don't know, do you think that exists? Let's maybe talk to Cloud about it. Hey, do you think does there exist like a marketplace online where you can sell Interesting. A mule run? I'll take a look. Oh, gotcha, yeah. It's kind of like a marketplace for agents. You could maybe make a trading specific one, though. Oh, gotcha. That's cool. I think trading bots are very risky. My personal opinion, the competition is extremely high. Like, you're competing with the smartest people on the planet with the best tooling. They're much faster than you. They purchase your order flow. The competition for short-term stuff is so high. The chances that you'll find one, and even if you do, it might disappear your advantage, whatever you found, pretty quick. So that's my opinion on it, but who knows? Yeah. And that's another thing, Tony. Even if you did find something, chances you find it elsewhere, like there's someone selling it, is probably low. Also, there's the idea of like, you might make a trading bot that like works well in the short term, but fails in the long term mathematically. Like, maybe it's a strategy that only works in bull markets, right? You potentially could have a strategy like that. But as soon as things get shaky, there's some market shock, then it just totally implodes your portfolio, is another type of common like pitfall. It's actually very common for even big investors. You guys might see that there'll be like some pod that explodes, and it's because they had a strategy that works in 99% of scenarios, but then some weird event happens and just blows them up. So that's a very common problem too. Hey, codename Zulu. Welcome. Yeah, there you go. Well, maybe one advantage I can think of is like, I mean, maybe there'll be like, it's like when a new model comes out, like right when it comes out, and if the cost is high enough to prohibit them to run it at scale, like at like a large amount of tokens, maybe a small retail investor could like somehow use one of these really, I don't know if the models are good enough yet though, to be honest. They're mostly just like kind of consensus machines. They give you exactly what the market is thinking, which is maybe not super useful, but maybe for analyzing news or something. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. But what I mean by that is like that they're trained on, they kind of do converge to the average in general, unless you really bring them to a certain direction. But yeah. But even then, you know. So it looks like there are maybe some here. I don't know. I kind of want to keep the debate feature. We just improved the debate feature Add AI understanding, tracing. Yeah, it's kind of cool, yeah. Hey, Shallow. We have the stuff in the description. I mean, let me know. Do you guys think the description is not very clear or something? The description says we're working on this thing. This is our product. Right now we're working on the paper trading competition. Yeah, it's paper trading. Not real trading. Maybe one day. You never know. That would be a long-term endeavor. I think my opinion on that is still I would like to get like more people involved before I would try to pursue that. It's kind of hard to do yourself, I think. Yeah. It's possible for sure. You can use alpaca, but they kind of take a little bit of the, you know, the regulatory stuff off the table. But you still have to convince them that you're a serious platform. And if it's just yourself, I don't know, might be a little tricky. Low-key gambling. Yeah, so you can check it out. You know, it's a public platform. Feel free to go look at it. But this is a platform for investors, not traders. This competition is just for fun. It's not super serious. Speaking of that, though, I am going to fix one bug, which is what happened yesterday. And this particular chart got totally wacky. Oh yeah, this is not a trading platform, so you don't need it's not really that level of regulatory stuff. That's actually really interesting. Tony, can you send it to me? I'll be right back. Hey, Shallow. It's actually not a bad idea. We do have a landing page, now that I think about it. It's actually a good point. I might bring back the landing page, because that was actually, now that I think about it, we removed it because you kind of like opened it to the public, so that it goes right to the product. But now that I think about it, the landing page kind of offered a decent explanation of what's going on. So maybe I might add it back. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. So it's our, I don't think we removed it. Well, double check. Hey, Akash. He's actually on the Discord, our Discord. If you like, I can send it to you. Let me just give you the link here. It's missing the About Us in the research section. I think you're just thinking like maybe something here, right? Something like an about. We do have like a help here, what you can do. Hey, Cash, that particular question, you just have to invest in learning. You know what I mean? Because like you can't, the reason why if you're starting from the beginning, you can't just entrust everything to the AI is because you don't know what you don't know. So you won't know, is my platform secure, and that it's going to be a sense of anxiety as well as a problem. Because the AI does make mistakes, right? So that's one where you actually have to invest in. That's why I say, like, if you're going to deploy to the public, you do need to invest time to learn this stuff. Can't really get around that. Yeah, exactly. Akasha, one thing I'd say is like just work on some projects for yourself. And as you work on projects, you'll start to realize like what things are and like how to, what you need to learn. So like build some, I started with Minecraft plugins, but just build a bunch of projects, maybe something for your hobbies. And over time, you'll realize, okay, I need to learn more about this. I need to learn how to deploy if I want to have it available. Well, yeah, and you just start investing time to learn. You can also take classes and things like this too. It's a good idea. I'd say build projects. That's be my recommendation. That's how a lot of people learn. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you like. It's kind of where we like share ideas, share projects, things working on. Yeah, this is what I do. I'm actually working on a video where I'm kind of explaining everything about like what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, if you're interested. The gist is just like, I'm trying to build my own product. I'm trying to market. It's kind of like an experiment. Can I do it? Gotcha. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think those kind of ideas are nice. Like, you notice something with your friends. Like, I mean, and some products can come out of that. I mean, I remember I used to play League, right? And there was like a one thing that people wanted was the ability right when you start the match to be able to see everyone in the match easily and their stats and all this. Someone built the sites that, like, okay, you're in ranked, right at the loading screen, you can then see all the stats of everyone in the game quickly. Kind of know who you're playing against, whether they're good at that champion and things like that. So, you know, sometimes it's kind of weird stuff that unless you play the game, you would never think of such a thing. But so, you know, those kind of ideas are kind of pretty interesting. You know, something with your friends. Or I got to platinum, but platinum used to be higher back then. I think it was top 8% of players or something. But these days, I think platinum is apparently not good. So yeah, I played way too much League in high school. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, dude. It's a fun game. Very addicting. The one thing about League, though, I actually like that. I played the mobile version for a little bit. It's called Mobile Legends. I actually played it last year for a little bit. I actually like it better when there's shorter matches. Like League, the 40 minutes thing. Like, I feel like there's like 20 minutes of just like dead time where like not much is happening. Whereas like on the Mobile Legends, it's 20 minutes. So the games feel a lot like more exciting, in my opinion. I played Fizz mid. What else did I play? Played Twitch, but I played a lot of Fizz. Yeah, I played mid. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know someone on the Discord, he's building something for games. Like, he's building some sort of, like, mods or something, or cheats. I think it might be cheats. But whatever it is, it looks kind of cool. But, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I started playing Fizz because I played one game and he annoyed me so much. I was playing, like, Twisted Fate or something. And that's why I started playing him, because of how like annoying he was to play against. Yeah, Rust is good. It's a good thing to learn, I would say. But you know, you should choose what to use based on kind of like what you want to work on. You can ideate with the AI, like, hey, what would be some options, like, based on what I'm trying to make. And you can just talk it through. So for this first cycle, actually, yeah, I'll get the key. So you can actually, you don't need to get the, you know, we have all the API key stuff. It's all there. But for the bot API key, what you can do is just in the script, you include a thing to register. And the registration docs are here. Yeah. Hey, Tony, what did you play? Oh, this video I want to take a look at. Tony, the videos. Huh. Damn, these are cool. Oh, that's super cool to see like an airspace closed and you see all the planes like route around or they go back, or that's super cool actually. Dude, could someone make a game like this? Like, you can like play live battles, you know what I mean? Like, based on what's happening in the world. Like, imagine like you can join as this guy, and the news that comes in like affects the game somehow. And it's like based on real data, right? Like, I have this many troops. The problem is the US would be so OP. Yeah. Hey, Cash, yeah, you can post on the Discord. The YouTube doesn't allow the links. Oh, B2. Yeah. That would be pretty interesting if it was on there. Cool. All right, let's develop a testing plan for this. I think we're just going to run through some manual tests. So you're just going to create like a file, register, do some trades. And then what we're going to do, we're probably just going to manually end this like 10-day period. So that way we see that it resets. And then we should be able to go back. It shouldn't just like wipe everything. You know what I mean? Like if there's some mistake or something, it's just like a, you know, kind of UI. I mean, it changes the functionality at the endpoints, like to go to the new place. But yeah, they should store it in separate places, like that 10-day period versus the actual competition and that kind of thing. Hey, Cash. A lot of them are just kind of, I don't want to call them like scammers, but they're sort of just trying to get eyeballs. So they're using this thing and saying that they're making money. It might be, but it's probably not likely. And if they are, it could be in a kind of a strange way, like launching a token or something. Which I think it's a little bit strange. Very cool. Yeah, always take what you see on the internet with a grain of salt. It's like people have an incentive to say things to get the people to look at the thing. So whether they did or not, no one's ever going to know. That's all I'd say about it. Yeah, like maybe, but also, those things, like sometimes it's don't trust like too good to be true things. They know it's not really super verifiable. Also, if they did, like let's say it's pumping a token or something. Everyone's different, so some people are okay with that kind of thing. It's just not really my vibe, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You can build a lot more. You can do more as one person. It's kind of like this window here where potentially, you could really take advantage of it. Until everyone kind of catches up, and some people, think that they'll just be products. There'll just be insane amount of products being. You can think of it like there's this podcast that I watched. It's like there's this. You can think of it like a library where it's like you have a book. In that library, you also have like the inverse of that book, all the arguments, and you can think of each one of those as like content. And that's kind of what it'd be for like websites. Just every type of website and product and app is just being made automatically, like the inverse of another. It's just like just an insane catalog. And then it just becomes a matter of getting people to look at your thing. That's the hardest part. Interesting. Yeah, definitely. There's your RAM. Pretty good. I don't really have problems. The only time I have problems is like if there's some like memory leak or some stupid thing happening. It's pretty OP, yeah. Nah. Cool. Sounds good. No. It doesn't really ever lag unless I have some, like I said, some memory leak, or like today, it was the stream was freezing because I accidentally hit the storage limit. I should have bought more storage. That was a mistake. That's okay. Probably have to get an SSD or something. I use the subscription. I'd say skills, not, whenever you use like Opus or something, it already has a lot of kind of baked in stuff like sub agents. It's got pretty much everything you need. You can add some extra. We have a few, but it's nothing too crazy, like some hooks and things, but like mass commits, just to get it to commit all the things for you, and checkpoints. But leave it in the description if you'd like those. Interesting. Oh, it's buying CRM. So what it did is it went through, it did a bunch of debates, and it found the ones that okay, but 0 executed trades, I see. Yeah, I'm going to be using open code a little more. How's it going, Shri? Good to see you. Yeah, so the agents generally, they're kind of doing their own things, so they're not really talking to each other. That's how I would do it. It's just like you have some tasks going. You kind of think of them like little employees. You're like, hey, you go do this, you go do this. But they don't really need to interact very much. If they do, you can always paste it over something. We've ran into this problem before whenever we use AI to try to score things. It tends to not be very good because it kind of just sticks within the same range always. Maybe we could come up with some better way of figuring out how to score these. Okay, let me see that it's back on the old landing page. I have to restart it. I have to restart the back end too. Oh no, it's a different port. Hey, Ada. GitHub Copilot's not super great, or at least historically hasn't been. I haven't tried it recently, but chances are it's probably the same situation. You can, I'd try, see if you can, but I'm guessing you're maybe using it because of work or something. Like I think my girlfriend has to use Copilot, which, yeah, it is what it is. It's just the, you know, their model is just not super. Actually, let me look it up. Is Copilot improving recently? I wouldn't be surprised if it catches up at some point. Hey, Rifa, paper trading is trading without actually spending money. So it's like a way you're testing maybe some bot or something you're building. So it's kind of like you would, in theory, like here is 100,000 like tokens, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not real money, and it's this is like a competition. It's a way to try to market the app, but also just it's kind of fun. Let's see if people can build. So the way you'd enter this is you use like Cloud Code or something. You show it this URL once we deploy it, and then it will register for you, and you can try to build one. Okay, so they use GPT 4.1. Okay, so they're using Sonnet. Why don't they use the better models? Weird. I guess just they minimize costs. Yeah. So like if you're using Copilot, right, you're going to be using Sonnet and GPT 4.1, but you're not going to be using Codex and Opus 4.6, which are pretty damn good. Yeah, you're going to see, you know, it does the same sort of stuff, but it's going to make more mistakes. They're mainly doing it out of cost, I guess. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, that's fine. Strangeness, continue. So if you have the option of Opus 4.6 with the extension Geb Copilot. Oh, interesting. So you do have the option of Opus 4.6 with Copilot. That's the option. Yeah, in which case you'd be good to go. Because the model is the most important thing. Oh, okay, great. Oh, great. So this happened fairly recently, although I think that's when Opus 4.6 came out. It costs premium requests. Gotcha. That's different from open code or something. Okay, so Copilot gives you some. That's kind of nice. Ghost text as you. So if you want more of an autocomplete thing. But everything else is roughly the same. Yeah, 5.3 and Opus 4.6 pretty close. Some people like one over the other. For me, I think I like Opus a little bit better. It's a bit faster. But I have been noticing people on Twitter seem to like Codex for more complex tasks. So that's interesting. I'll have to try it a little bit more. Gotcha, Ida. All right, cool. I'm probably going to go get some breakfast. So I'm probably going to go for now. Yes, I will, Sherlock. I will be on tomorrow. I'm going to work on the paper trading thing. Hopefully we get it working tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to head out. Thanks everyone for joining. And I'll see you guys later.